In this video, we're going to explore how you can set up an address book in Papercut Hive to allow users to search for and select where they would like their scan-to-email jobs delivered to. In Papercut Hive, our integrated scanning feature offers a wide range of destinations to which administrators can allow users to scan. One of these options is Scan to Email, allowing users to scan to their own email address, an email address defined by an administrator, or to an address manually entered at the MFD. Entering email addresses manually at an MFD is both time-consuming and open to an incorrect address being entered. To streamline this process, we've added a new feature where an administrator can upload an address book into Papercut Hive and then allow users to search for their email recipient at the screen of an MFD. Let's walk through how to set this up now. We'll start outside of Papercut Hive with the creation of our address book. This is created as a spreadsheet with a column for each piece of information you wish to include. In my example, I have a column for name, email address, and department. You can have up to 10 columns in your spreadsheet. However, please note that you will be asked to choose up to 4 columns to be visible on the screen of the MFD. This is to allow for the limited space available. Also, don't forget to include header columns for each separate column of information. Once your spreadsheet is ready, please save this as a CSV file ready for upload. In the Papercut Hive admin interface, we'll now navigate to the Easy Print and Scan option in the left-hand menu. We're then looking for the Data Sources option. From here, we will upload our address book. Let's give our data source a name and add a useful note for other administrators. We can then browse for our CSV file and upload it. Take note of the supported data format for uploads. Once uploaded, we can click Process, and once completed, close the window. If we click on our new data source, you can now see a preview of the data you've uploaded. You also have the option to upload an updated file if the data changes. This new data source can be used across multiple scan actions, or in the future, other features where a data source lookup is useful. Let's click over to Integrated Scanning and create a new quick scan. We're choosing Scan to Email. I'm not going to run through all of the scan options in this video, so if you're new here, then please check out our manual for details on what integrated scanning offers. Scrolling down, we're looking for the Capture Additional Data from Users option. This is where we will set up the prompt to ask users to search for the email address they want to send the scan to. Click Add Custom Field. Let's enter a field name. This is the internal value for this particular input field and is only visible to administrators. Then we'll add the display name, which is what is displayed to the user at the MFD. From the field type drop-down list, choose the Data Source Lookup option and then choose the address book we uploaded earlier. We can now see the columns from our address book are listed, and you can choose which of these will be displayed to the users at the MFD. In my case, I'll exclude the department from the screen of the MFD. You also have the option to adjust the width of the columns, which might be useful as email addresses tend to be longer than a name on its own. You can add as many custom fields as you like, prompting users for additional details. Maybe you want to offer them the ability to add a CC address, or point to a separate data source which would give you more information for file naming or the email subject to allow for better ongoing management of the digital document. On top of this, all of these values can be included in a metadata file with the scan to enable integration with your document workflows. I'm going to make sure to make this a compulsory field for users before scrolling up to use the result of this search as our destination address for the scan job. In our To field, I'm going to clear the default value. This standard configuration will send the scan to the logged in user's inbox. I then have the option to expand the variables option. I can see the custom field I set up, and I'll go ahead and select the email value. This will take the result of the user's search at the MFD and use this as the destination for the email scan. I'm going to leave the rest of the settings at their default values. However, feel free to make any other adjustments, such as the output format or selecting from our options for document processing. This is now ready for us to perform a test scan. At the MFD, I will simulate the steps a user will go through, logging in with my access code and selecting the quick scan option from the left-hand menu. I can then choose the new email quick scan we set up as an admin. You can see I'm prompted to search for my destination email address. Once we've searched for and selected our email address, we can fire off the scan. Job done. When it arrives at our destination email address, we can also see that the email's reply to field shows the email address of the user who sent the scan. And that completes the process of setting up scan to email with an address book lookup. Thanks for watching.